Hey there, trader. Will here over to fxace.com. First of all, welcome back to my channel, back to my videos. This week we are back again with my favorite setup, well, one of my favorite setups for the week ahead, Forex trading setups. And in this video, I'm going to show you why I'm looking to take a position on the Aussie Kiwi this week. The Aussie Kiwi being the New Zealand dollar. Okay, and I'm also going to go over last week's position on the Euro Swiss franc, which didn't quite work out last week, but it is still valid, and it is a trade that I'm going to re-enter again this week. Okay, and I'm still in the one from last week. Okay, so sometimes when you're trading, you might not be able to time the market perfectly every time. If the market does go against you, it doesn't mean at first go, it doesn't mean the position's invalidated. It just means you weren't good with the timing of the market. Okay, one of the hardest things to do is time the market perfect. Okay, most of the time your trades will go against you before they go for you. Okay, it's just part of the game, and it's one of the biggest things you kind of need to understand when you begin to trade. Okay, so before we actually get into the analysts, if you're new to the channel and haven't yet subscribed yet, simply hit the subscribe button now. Okay, so first of all, we're going to just have a quick look at the Euro Swiss franc. Okay, now the reasons the trade is still valid, we are at this monthly area here. Okay. Okay, it's just entering that area now. Last week I was expecting to get a bounce at this area here. It kind of stalled. All the price action was telling me that we were going to get a reaction there last week. We were getting divergent signals, and Friday it kind of broke down, which unfortunately it happens at times. But you can see the quick reaction back up from the 104.5 area that it hit on Friday. So I am expecting this to start to move up. Okay. Again, the first attempt wasn't good with the timing. Okay, again, like I said at the start of the video, it happens, and I'm expecting this to start to move up. Okay, I've had this spike down, it'll maybe pop down a little bit further on Monday, and then before rallying up. Okay, the euro was very weak last week, and yeah, so that position's still valid. If you're still in it, I would still hold it. If you're not still in it, you can re-enter again at this price or wait for a divergent signal to happen. Okay, uh, see what happens. But this is a good setup long term because I can see huge potential in this, at least coming up to the 111 area anyway. And if you look at the monthly charts, can long term head all the way back up towards the 120 area. Okay, so this is a really strong higher time frame level. I do expect a lot of buying pressure to start come in here. This area will just come in all of a sudden, and you'll see a huge spike bullish candle to the upside, which will indicate we are going in the right direction. So sometimes you just have to be patient. Okay, sometimes you have to take multiple attempts at the asset. It doesn't mean the trade is invalidated. Again, it just means your timing was a little off. Okay, let's get into the actual setup for this week. It is in the Aussie Kiwi. Okay, another one is at a good higher time frame level. We can see exactly where we are in the monthly charts here. We're at the bottom of this long term kind of range here and shorter term range. Okay, on the Aussie Kiwi, kind of between 1010 and 13, 110 and 13, 103, sorry. Okay, and kind of 700 pip range. Okay, once we get the reaction here, this is a good one to hold for quite a long time because it has a potential of 600 to 1,000 pips nearly. Okay, up to the upside here, and I do expect this to start to move up soon. So you can see at the monthly we're at this strong support area at the bottom of this long-term range, and it is the all-time kind of the bottom of the all-time lows of the overall range. The market, we're at the bottom of the overall range of the asset here. Okay, you can see. So I'm expecting to start to get a move up. You can see as it is at the bottom here, you're getting a lot of rangy price action on the monthly charts. Okay, weekly charts we can see. I'll just delete all these objects for a minute. Where we're coming to now, you can see, we'll just draw this line in here. You can see every time it hits here, it gets a reaction. We do have a little bit of an area down here in the weekly charts where it could possibly break down towards, okay, at the 102,200 area. And that is at the kind of bottom of this overall range here. The all-time lows on the Aussie Kiwi. Okay, so I am just basically looking at this when the market opens at 103,200. Okay, if we look at the higher time frames, sorry, the lower time frames, the daily chart, we're coming down towards. If we look at the daily, we had this daily trend down here. Okay, then we had this area here that kind of bust out and broke this long-term, this daily trend down here. We're slowly making our way back down to the area that broke the trend line, which is where we are now, 103.2. So I'm expecting this to, just one second, get this to work. I'm expecting this to start to move up. Okay, let's show you that again. If you look at, okay, we had this trend down here. We already know we're at a weekly and monthly strong support area at the bottom of a long-term higher time frame range. We had this daily area here that broke the actual daily trend. Okay, this area here. And I'm expecting to get a reaction to the upside here. Okay, if we look at the 4-hour charts, we're not quite getting divergence signals yet. You could classify this as a divergence here. If we look at this, okay, the reason being, and this nice wavy price action coming down into this daily area here. Okay, we're getting nice drops, then a nice rallies to the upside, and a nice drop back down into here. Okay, and exactly as it comes into this area, we've started to get price action changing. Buyers have started to come in, okay, after this initial drop down here. So we're at the area. 103.2 is going to be the trade setup. You could enter with a divergence. You can see we actually are getting the divergence here at the minute. Okay, bullish divergence. Basically, price has created a new low, but the indicator has not. Okay, it's still moving up. Okay, so I'm expecting the MACD to push up this week also, along with price to move up. Okay, get a reaction here and move to the upside. So the position we're taking is buy AUD NZD at 1032. Okay, or first mark the divergence on 4-hour chart or 1 hour or daily, sorry. And I have a funny feeling as soon as the market opens on Monday, this divergence that I've just manually shown you, it will trigger on the actual indicator. Okay, stop loss is going to be 130 pips at 1019. Okay, take profit 109. Okay, and if you want to hold this long, this is a good one to hold long term also. 109 is a good one for the start. And break even. Okay, break even. If price goes to this price, simply close 50% of the position and move your stop loss to entry price. Okay, so once price goes to 104, do that. Okay, remember I open my positions on a Monday and I close everything out on a Friday unless I feel that the position is going to go my way eventually. Okay, so this trade will open on a Monday, it'll close on a Friday. If you want to hold it longer, you can. But this is a very good setup. As always, trade at your own risk. If you have any questions, let me know. Well, at the FXAce.com. If you want to get access to my full list of 22 setups for the week ahead, simply click the link below in the description area. And yeah, so have a fantastic trading week and see you on the next video.